Hey everybody, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. If not, hopefully I can cheer you up, at least distract you. Okay, I have something for you. It's mainly around brightness and contrast. That's it. That's it. Good for me to hold my hands out like this because I take the contrast and I put it all the way up. Okay? Then I take the brightness, bring it all the way down. So, and then I bring the brightness up to taste. Now the problem I don't like about video is I don't like that there's a lot of parts. Maybe the producer say, well, that's just the way it is, that's the way the light is, that's the way the sun is, there's nothing we can do about it. I don't like the very, very dark parts that we really want to enjoy in movies. The parts that we really want to spruce up is the dark parts, probably, some of us. The blacks with the lights, you know, the lights on the darks. Like if I'm the character, you want to see my little features and stuff in the dark, you know, like this little brightness here, this brightness here, this little shine here. You want to see all the small things like this little brightness here. You want to see the little things. You want to see this little shine here for my hair. And when you do the darkest parts of the videos of movies and things like that, especially old ones, I guess, especially any kind, almost. I noticed that if you just do those dark parts, you're gonna find yourself compromising on those dark parts a lot. You're gonna be making sure that it's only a little bit sticking out, those features on the dark sides, like this brightness here, this silvery here. Say the light in the glasses and things. I don't know, the little bit of brightness that you see in this coat back here. That little bit is the only thing you can give to make your TV, I feel, to make your TV look pretty decent. Because then when you get to the really bright parts, that's when it suffers. It looks really murky. So I came up with this technique, and I'll repeat it to you again. So I'm going to face this way, like it's a chalkboard or something. The contrast, I put it all the way up. It's a breakthrough for me. The brightness, I bring it all the way down. So the contrast all the way up, brightness all the way down. So then, from there, I take the brightness, like I said, the brightness, I bring it up to taste. Usually having to do with the darkest part of the film, okay? Where you just want to bring a little bit of the colors out, not all of them. Like, say this color here. You want to show that just enough. Not this here. Maybe this little V-looking thing, upside down, this upward-looking arrow-looking thing, wherever I see here. You want that to show just a tiny bit on the darkest part of the film. And then, you're going to hate it. The bright parts, if that's what you really care about, you don't care how dark the darks are, well, you're not going to see anything, basically. I hate to say, if you do it to taste as far as the brightest parts of the movies or the medium parts, I would go for the medium brightest part of the movie. If you're going to make the dark parts expendable, you'll notice they will be expendable, I think, for the most part. You're going to see nothing but shadows on the dark parts of the movies. So yeah, I like dark movies. Sometimes I make the darkest parts expendable. If it's something like Spawn, most of the movies in the dark. If it's something like Vampires from Brooklyn, most of it's in the dark anyway. And no matter how much I try to do that, I still give it a little more brightness, just a touch more. You know, grab something medium bright and give it a little more. So that's why I say to taste. So contrast all the way up, darkness, the brightness all the way down, and bring it up, the brightness, until you got it where you want it. You know, where you want it. My color, I don't like that strong. My contrast, since I'm going to be back here, my eyes are not that good anyway, and I'm not really going to care about how sharp it is. Too sharp? I don't care if it's too sharp. I'm back there. I want to be able to see it pretty good back there. So I don't care how sharp it is, a little closer. Don't really care. So that's me. That's my preference. But I like it, the sharpness all the way up. The color, I don't know, about 25%, somewhere around there. Where the number comes out maybe 27 or 17 or something like that, out of 60 something maybe. 62 I think it is. I think the highest, some of these old TVs, CRTs are like 62. There's no 100 in it, you know. And I noticed 17 and 27 is nice on those colors. Tint, I don't really mess around with that much anymore. I used to. Just The only things I really mess around after I deal with the color and the sharpness is just the brightness and contrast. Last time, contrast all the way up. Bring up the brightness a little bit until you get it just right. I would say shoot for the darkest part of the movie and bring out the slightly bright colors, like say, I don't know, say like this edge right here, bring out that color just a little bit. That little tiny color right there, that little bit that you see that's hard to see, just barely bring it out. Just barely bring it out, because all this stuff is going to be allowed after that. All right, if you want to go by those colors and make that expendable, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea, actually. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Please like and subscribe if you feel like, if you're feeling me. Try this. Try this even on, and you're going to say, nah, that's ridiculous. That doesn't, just because they're extremes doesn't mean. Hey, if you do it on a CRT first, I promise you'll be able to see so far back into the scenery, especially the good scenery where they make sure you can see very far back. Like the part where RoboCop, I think it was the first one or the second one, I don't know, but they were in the boardroom and you could see the buildings they were going to build, you know, the model. You could see it moving in front of the table where all the people are out in the distance. I loved how the camera was sliding and everything seemed to be shifting. The depth is incredible when you do it this way, with the contrast all the way up and to taste. When you want to get that depth, think about the depth too. Think about the depth when you're making the adjustments, okay? That's it. Thanks again. Be blessed. Take care of each other. Until next time. Bye-bye.